Rome, once the unbreakable spine of the known world, now trembles like a colossus on clay feet. In the next 5 minutes, we will walk through the corridors of its collapse, step by step. Fasten your mental sandals. The floor is about to give way. Imagine a palace where every polished bronze mirror reflects a different emperor. In the 3rd century alone, more than 20 men claim the purple. Some last months, some weeks, some only a sunrise. Each new face promises salvation. Each new corpse feeds the Tiber. Corruption is no longer a rot at the edge, is the timber itself. Diocletian tries surgery. He splits the empire into east and west, like dividing a burning house to save half. The East-rich urban Greek-speaking flourishes beneath Constantinople's new domes. The West-rural Latin, cash-starved, finds itself the poorer sibling. Forever begging for troops that never march, for grain ships that arrive half empty. Now move to the frontiers. Once the legionary eagle cast a shadow that frightened kings. Today, that shadow is stretched so thin you can see sunlight through it. 2 million square miles of empire defended by perhaps 350,000 souls. Do the arithmetic. Every soldier guards 5 miles of river, forest, desert, mountain. Wherever he stands, his back is turned to somewhere else. Barbarian eyes watch from the dark. Visigoths pushed west by the thunder of Hun hooves, beg asylum, then rebel. Then sack Rome itself in 410. The eternal Scythian touched by foreign foes for 800. Years shudders as Alaric's warriors tramp through its marble streets. 45 years later, the Vandals sail from Africa and strike again, proving lightning does hit twice. Each blow is psychological steel on Roman pride. And the army, it is no longer Roman in any meaningful way. Whole divisions are now foederati Germanic allies paid in land, gold, and promises. Brave men, yes, but their loyalty is rented, not owned. When the purse strings tighten, the contract phrase. Follow the money. Treasury clerks once counted silver in rivers. Now they cheat the scales. Emperors clip coins first a sliver, then a chunk until the denarius is a copper disc, blushing with silver makeup. Prices whirl upward like startled starlings. A soldier's annual pay, once a solid weight of metal, becomes a sack of debased tokens. Markets stall, barter creeps back from the villages. To refill the vaults, the taxman sharpens his claws. He weighs the grain in every barn, counts the tiles on every roof, demands gold even from widows' dowries. Revolt answers. The Bagodei of Gaul torch tax rolls and proclaim their own kings in the woods. The empire's response is more soldiers paid with yet more taxes in till the cycle snaps. Inside the walls, society stratifies like cooling lava. Senators in silk debate the price of pepper, while tenant farmers sell children to pay the levy. Slavery once the empire's silent engine declines. But freedom brings no relief, for the coloni are bound to the soil like human roots, unable to flee the tax collector. Meanwhile, a new faith, Christianity, rises like incense through every crack. Bishop Ambrose in Milan tells emperors they too must bow to the altar. The old civic cults Jupiter, Mars, Roma, Etern empty their temples. Some rejoice at spiritual renewal. Others mutter that the gods have abandoned Rome because Rome first abandoned its gods. Fast forward to Ravenna, 476 CE. The western capital is no longer even Rome too dangerous to ruin us. Here the boy emperor Romulus Augustulus sits on a borrowed throne while his father, the general Orestes, bargains with the Germanic mercenaries camped outside. The mercenaries want land. Orestes refuses. Their leader, Odoacer, shrugs, walks into the palace, and hands the boy a pension instead of a crown. No battle, no speech, no single trumpet blast, just a quiet, "We're done here." The Western Empire ends not with a bang, but with the soft thud of an empty scabbard. Yet listen, the echo refuses to fade. Latin still thrums in law courts from Lisbon to Lima. Aqueduct arches stride across Spanish ravines. The idea of remorter citizenship, roads that bind the world, survives in languages, churches, constitutions. The West fell. The story did not. So when you next see a Senate seal, a domed capitol, an eagle clutching arrows, remember, the Colossus sank into clay, but its shadow still stretches, long and iron and unforgotten, across every map we draw today.